Attention passionate Buffalo, BILLSFANS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Buffalo Bills' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Buffalo Bills fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Buffalo, BILLSFANS. Let's get to the news all right. Bills Mafia, buckle up because the latest buzz in the NFL circles is shaking up the entire AFC East, and it's potentially a game changer. Rumors swirling from reputable sources like Adam Schefter and various posts on X, formerly Twitter, suggest that the Philadelphia Eagles are seriously considering trading star wide receiver A.J. Brown to the Buffalo Bills. Now I know what you're thinking. Hold on, A.J. Brown? The same guy who's been a nightmare for defenses with his explosive plays and unmatched route running. That's exactly the point. This isn't just some idle speculation. It's a move that could redefine not just the Bills' offense, but the entire landscape of the AFC for years to come. So what's the story? Well, sources indicate that the Eagles are contemplating parting ways with Brown, potentially in a deal that involves a first-round pick in the 2026 NFL Draft and a reserve wide receiver, all in an effort to free up cap space. Philadelphia is in a bit of a rebuild mode after their somewhat inconsistent season with Jalen Hurts at quarterback, currently sitting at a 9-6 record. The Eagles are facing several pressing issues: an aging offensive line, the need to extend key players like Kels, and a cap situation that's getting tighter. They have about $15 million in cap space right now, but they also need to bolster their secondary and address other roster gaps. Trading Brown could be seen as a way to both get assets and manage their cap more efficiently, especially since they're also moving to free up around $25 million to improve their offensive line. Now, this is where it gets interesting for Bills fans. The Bills are currently 12-3, sitting comfortably atop the AFC East, but no team is ever truly safe in this league. The potential addition of A.J. Brown would be a massive upgrade for the Bills' aerial attack. Brown, at 28, is in his prime, an absolute physical specimen and one of the best route runners in the league. His ability to create mismatches with his size, speed, and precise route running makes him a nightmare for defenses. Over the past few seasons, Brown has been a consistent deep threat, a chain mover, and a guy who can elevate an offense in critical moments. His career stats speak volumes. Over 7 seasons, he's racked up nearly 500 receptions for over 500 yards and 47 touchdowns. That's elite production, and he's been a Pro Bowler 3 times. In the 2025 season, Brown has continued to impress, playing 15 games and posting 81 receptions for 104 yards and 8 touchdowns, averaging more than 13 yards per catch. Even with some injury concerns, including a dental injury in Week 17, he's been remarkably durable and productive, with a PFF grade of 82.5, which puts him among the top receivers in the league. His yards after catch, YAC, total is impressive, 478 yards, and he has a very low drop rate of just 2%. His separation rate of 86% shows just how consistently he can get open, making him a perfect complement to Stephon Diggs and the Bills' already potent passing game. The reason for this potential blockbuster trade is not just about adding talent, but about strategic roster management. The Eagles, in their current state, are facing some tough choices. Their offense, which averages around 24 points per game, is solid but not explosive. They need help on defense and in their secondary, and they're also trying to manage the cap without letting their roster age or become stagnant. Trading Brown, a $25 million per year receiver, would be a bold move, but it could open up resources to address other needs. Philly could also look to trade away other assets like Smith in 2024, which, while bringing in draft picks, might leave gaps on their roster. From the Bills' perspective, acquiring Brown would be a game changer. Buffalo already boasts an impressive offense led by Josh Allen, who's had an up-and-down season but remains one of the league's most dynamic quarterbacks. Adding Brown would give Allen a true deep threat and a physical receiver who can dominate in contested catch situations. This kind of weapon could elevate the Bills' offense to new heights, especially in critical moments and playoff scenarios. Imagine Brown's ability to stretch defenses, creating more space for Diggs and Dawson Knox underneath, while also forcing defenses to double-team him, freeing up other receivers and running backs. The impact on the Bills' offense would be immediate. Brown's presence could increase their projected yardage in the air for 2026 to over 100 yards, and his chemistry with Allen is something that could develop quickly given their respective skill sets. His addition could boost the Bills' expected points added per play by around 18%, a significant figure that could turn close games into victories. This move would also serve as a signal to the rest of the league that the Bills are all in, further cementing their status as Super Bowl contenders. But let's not forget the ripple effects. The AFC has been fiercely competitive, with teams like the Chiefs, Bengals, and Ravens all vying for supremacy. Adding a player like Brown shifts the balance, making the Bills' offense even more formidable. The Chiefs, with their own big plays weapon in Hopkins, have seen their odds improve significantly this season. The Bills, with Brown, could see their Super Bowl odds plummet from plus 1,800 to plus 700, reflecting their newfound offensive firepower. In the AFC, their odds could go from plus 900 to plus 350, putting them in a much stronger position to make a deep playoff run. Of course, no move is without risks. The Bills would need to make cap room and manage their roster carefully. They'd have to ensure that Brown's integration into the offense is seamless, especially with Josh Allen's tendency to run and extend plays. Brown's ability to make contested catches and create yards after the catch would be crucial in high-pressure playoff games, especially against tough defenses like the Chiefs or the Steelers. Given Allen's injury management this season, especially with his foot, and the importance of keeping him healthy for the playoffs, having a reliable, explosive receiver like Brown could be the difference-maker in tight games. Looking ahead to the postseason, Brown's addition could be the X-factor that pushes the Bills past their usual playoff hurdles. Contested catches, especially in critical third-down situations, are vital against top-tier defenses, something Brown excels at, with a contested catch rate of 58% this season. His ability to come down with tough catches could be the key to breaking through in games where every yard counts and defenses tighten up. This potential trade also echoes the legacy moves we've seen in NFL history, a bold move that changes the trajectory of a franchise. The Bills have built a strong core around Allen, Diggs, and a solid defense, but adding Brown would push them into a realm of true Super Bowl contenders. It's about crafting a dynasty, not just a playoff team. The Orchard Park fans have been craving that elusive championship, and if this trade comes to fruition, it could be the catalyst that finally gets the Bills over the hump. Now, the question everyone's asking is, will the Eagles actually pull the trigger? The signs point to a tentative yes, especially as they look to rebuild and manage their cap more efficiently. The timing is critical. Trades around the deadline or during the offseason could reshape the AFC landscape, and this one could be the headline. It's a bold gamble for Philly, but one that could pay off if they're eyeing a future rebuild and don't see Brown fitting into their long-term plans. So, Bills fans, if this deal goes through, it's not just a transaction, it's a statement. It's a declaration that the Bills are serious about competing now and for years to come. It's about adding a player who can elevate the team to new heights and make the Orchard Park faithful believe that a Super Bowl is within reach. The road to the Lombardi Trophy just got a lot more interesting, and Buffalo's chances of making history could be about to soar thanks to this potential blockbuster. Pause here, just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Buffalo Bills news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Buffalo Bills fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Do you think A.J. Brown would be the missing piece to finally bring a Super Bowl back to Orchard Park? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Bills organization. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Buffalo Bills news. This offseason is shaping up to be one of the most exciting in recent memory, and if the Bills pull off this trade, it could be a move that defines the franchise's future for decades. Let's keep the faith, stay loud, and get ready for what could be a historic run. Go Bills!